All right, units and terms. Super simple. Just come up to settings, and you'll see over here you have your units of measurements and your terms and conditions. These are two different things. We'll also, let's cover default margin and markup while we're here. Okay, so units of measurement, this is pretty self-explanatory. These are the units in which we measure things that we offer, be it services or rental products or rental packages. And even you can type in custom line items in your estimate, but then you need to figure out what type of unit of measurement you're going to quantify that service or expense or whatever. So by default, there's 6 in here. If you want to delete them or add, feel free to. Just put in the name and then the plural version of that name. So if it's day, it would be days, each, or hour, hours, or fish, or fishes. This will change by your quantity. So if you have 1, it would be day. 2, it'll change to days. So everything's grammatically, honky-dory. And hit save. Okay. Let's talk about default margin and markup. When you enter a custom line item that you don't have any information for, it's going to, by default, suggest where things should be. So if, for instance, an item costs you $100, it's going to suggest you bill your client $143, and it's going to hold a profit of $43, which is a margin of 30%, and the markup is 43%. And conversely, if you're trying to hold a 30% margin, it's going to suggest that, if your cost is 70, you bill 100, right? So you can change your default margin or your default markup. It will do the math for you. But from there, it will know how to calculate your profit margins that you want to factor in custom things. It's just, like I said, a little time saver, so you don't have to do math on every little thing that you're adding. It's kind of neat. So go ahead and set that up correctly. And then last is the terms, which I think we talked about in the overview. Basically, this just shows up at the bottom of your estimate. That kind of informs clients what to expect, like 50% deposit or whatever your terms and how you operate your business. Put it there so it shows up at the bottom of your estimate so your clients know what's going on. And then status, as we talked about, that's going to be important for your dashboard, which we'll talk about later. For now, there's a bunch of things in there as a default placeholder. It's a great place to start. You shouldn't have to worry about it. All right, let's move on to account settings.